Hello, welcome to Around the House with Kay and Tom. And today we're watching some of these beef roll-ups I saw in this magazine the other day, or this recipe book. And I'm using this chuck steak thin sliced here. Now you can use something that's not quite so fatty if you want to, but I like mine marbled like this and a little fat in it, gives it some more flavor and stuff. But now, like I say, you don't have to use this if you don't want to. Get something that's more lean, you know, if that's what you want. We'll use this onion. We'll use a red, green, and orange or yellow, whatever you call that, pepper or bell pepper. And we'll use zucchini here. So, we'll get all this cleared away and we'll get started with it. Alright, now first thing we'll do is see if I can get this onion to slice up here real good. Like that. I'll go ahead and get him peeled. And I'll get this done and we'll be back and get on with the next little thing. Now the recipe says to thinly slice this. I'm not really sure what they're talking about thinly slicing this onion to go in a beef roll-up, unless they're talking about slicing it maybe like that, and then something like this is all I know to get it in there. But we're going to try it. We're just experimenting, because it doesn't give you a real clear thing, you know. It just says do this and do that. Don't say nothing about how to do this or that. But anyway, we'll get it done. So let me finish slicing up this onion here, and then we'll be back and get on with something else, the next step. Okay, now we're going to do this green pepper about the same way. Now I don't like to use this part right here, this little white part right here, so I'm going to just cut those out. So just put it over and discard it. You know, if you don't mind eating it, you know, you go ahead and fix it. I just don't like it in there. So, but if it's yours, you do it any way you want to. You know, now I'm going to slice it and get some pretty thin slices here, because it does say do everything pretty thin. And so that looks pretty thin to me, so that ought to roll up pretty good right there. So we'll lay this over here, and when I finish that, I'll be back. Okay, now next thing we'll do, I'll take this zucchini over here and we'll wash it off pretty good, because I'm not going to peel this, I'm going to use the peel and all. So, wash it off pretty good and dry it. Now we're going to cut the end off of it, right about there. We'll come down here to the other end and do the same thing. All right, now we'll just cut it just about in half. Now we'll make me some thin slices of this. First I'm going to do is just try to half it. Just like that. Now I can lay it down like this and just come along and make my strips out of it. Being careful one of your fingers don't become one of the strips. Now you got to admit, this looks like it's the makings of a pretty good little thing right here. Now I'm sure I won't need all of this, but I'll go ahead and cut it up while I'm in the motions of doing it, and I'll be back. Okay, I've got my meat out here, and I'm going to just try to split it right down the middle just about. Well, this is already just about separated here. Just like that. Alright. Like I say now, you can trim some of this up if you want to, or you don't have to have it. You can find you a leaner piece of meat. Now we'll cut this piece in half. And that's the trouble with the piece of chuck steak like this. Now we'll have little pieces falling apart here and trying to keep them together. So now, next thing we're going to do, I'm going to take my veggies here and start stacking them in here and see how much I can get in each one of these. I don't think I'm going to be able to get as much in each one of them as I want to, but we'll see how it goes here. I figured the onions are going to be a little problem. As good as I like onions, but I'm going to try to get them in there somehow. Now I'm just going to bring this over like this. And you want the veggies sticking out of the sides. Cut that a little bit better. Alright, just try to roll them up like this. Like that. Come on over with it. I'm going to tell you, it looks pretty much like the picture does. Right now I want to take one of these toothpicks I got here, maybe 2 toothpicks, stick in it, help hold it together. Alright, there's one. Okay, now I'm going to try this one right here. Piece of zucchini, red pepper, a yellow or orange pepper, a little bit of onion here, have a piece of green pepper. Now let's see if I can get, I don't know if I can get this one to roll up or not. Might not be enough substance there on the end of it. It might be. And that might just stick together. We'll see as time goes on. Alright, now the next thing we're going to do, we'll go ahead and come over here to the FOODi DELUXE. Now I'm going to take these two that I've got done here. Now that last one I've done is a little shaky. I don't know how he's going to be, but we're going to cook him up anyhow. And we're just going to put him down in here. That's FOODi DELUXE. And then we'll keep right on until I fill that basket up there. And then we'll be back. Okay, now you can probably see we've got 6 of these things down in here, and they sure do look delicious, don't they? And by the way, if you want to season this meat before you get started, when you first put it on your cutting board and start, that'd be the good time to season it with whatever kind of spices you like. I just wanted it like this for the first time I made this recipe, and so I just wanted to see how the flavors and the texture and all that is. And so now let me get started with the cooking here. Alright, now I'm going to shut the lid on this FOODi DELUXE and turn on the power. I'm going to leave it on air crisp, and it's at 390 for 20 minutes. I'm going to drop it, I'm going to raise the temperature up to 400. I'm just going to bring down the time to 10 minutes. and then we'll check and make sure, just see how it looks, because I don't want to overcook them. Alright, then we'll hit the start button, and there they go. And we'll be back in a couple of minutes to take a look. Okay, now this has been cooking for 8 minutes. Let's take a look at it, see what it looks like. Oh yeah, those are looking good, good. And I'll tell you what, you ought to smell of them. I declare you can smell those veggies, vegging right up. Those are good looking things right there now. I'm going to shut the lid. I think we'll have to put another 5 minutes on it, but we'll see in a minute. So I'm going to shut it back and it'll take off going again. And it's just got about another minute 42, and like I said, I think we'll put another at least 5 minutes on it, maybe a little bit more. The way you got a chance, if you can, join our channel and give us a thumbs up. We sure appreciate it, and thank you very much for watching our videos. Okay, now just coming to the end of that 10-minute cook, so I'm going to put some more time on it here. We'll go back over here to the temperature button, and we'll raise it on up to 400 again. And over here, I'm just going to leave it on 20 minutes. And I want to check it in a second or two, and then take the temperature of it, and we'll see what needs to come up. Okay, now it's coming up on the 5-minute mark, which makes it a total of cooking 15 minutes. I'm fixing to take one of these out of here and cut it and just see what it looks like. So, exactly 15 minutes. Let me move the camera here. Okay, now I'm going to cut in just see what it's like here. I know one thing, it sure does smell good. It can't be so bad. Yeah, it's going to come apart. Oh yeah. Okay, now that's really delicious. I'm ready to take the rest of these things out here, so stand by and I'll be back. Okay, now while I was cooking up, I took the liberty of making me, I opened a can of beef gravy here. I'm going to put a little bit over top of these, like that. Now that's looking better all the time, isn't it? Okay, whipped us up some mashed potatoes here. Oh, about to get away from me there. Now this is looking better and better, isn't it? Get a little bit more of this brown gravy here to go on top of these potatoes. Now, that's not a meal I don't know what is. And really, that didn't take very long at all. I mean, cook time on these beef rolls up here is only about 15 minutes. Now, you can get your better cut of meat if you like to, but that's good with me. So, till next time, y'all have a real good and safe day, and come back and see us real soon. And I hope you enjoyed this little video. So, till next time, goodbye now.